After spending almost 2 months in the mighty mountains of Himachal, Ladakh and Kashmir, I spent a week relaxing in the serene town of Bir. Apart from paragliding, which was the only exciting activity that I did here, the rest of the time was spent taking early morning walks, a small trek to the nearby waterfall, and just generally relaxing at the hostel.
Alright guys, chalo. You too. Bye bye. Chal man, see ya.
First milestone on this return leg was to reach Delhi. I had initially thought of halting at Chandigarh and then riding to Delhi the following day, but the pace was good enough that I decided to push and reach Delhi by 9 PM on the same day. I got the seat fixed at Karol Bagh in Delhi and also had some minor maintenance work done on the bike. Once it was back to normal, I took the opportunity to visit a few places in Delhi, including my old school. Definitely brought back a lot of memories.
Alright, good morning from Delhi. This is a Tuesday, November 2nd, I would believe. It's around 9:15, 9:30 in the morning. Heading towards Bikaner.
The plan for the day was to reach Bikaner, which was just over 450 kilometers from Delhi. Knowing I was in the plains, I expected the ride to take around 8 to 10 hours and reach Bikaner by 6 PM. Little did I know what Google Maps had in store for me. For some reason, the option to avoid highways had got checked on Google Maps, and it took me through all the small towns and villages instead of the main highway. Only at Fatehpur, which was around 170 kilometers away from Bikaner, did I come to know what had happened, and I eventually reached Bikaner at around 10 PM, dead tired and frustrated.
Where the f do I turn left? Huh? Come on. Hey yaar, this Google Maps, man. First thing in the morning, come on. Dude. Shit, man. I'm back to the same location. This piece of shit. Wasted 5 minutes, man. What a piece of crap. Oh, this is taking me through traffic, huh? Oh, Google, why aren't you taking me to the main highway, man? Made me turn onto this village road. It's been almost 2 hours since I've left and I'm still not hit the highway. What the hell, yaar? I have another 400 odd kilometers to do. This piece of shit is taking me to villages. What the hell, yaar? There's no way this is the highway from Rajasthan to coming into Delhi. Come on. What kind of a shit road is this, yaar? And this piece of shit Google Maps has gotten me onto this. I have to cover 400 odd kilometers. I'm on a road where there's a road hump every 50 meters. Is this place near Gurgaon? What? Dude, if Delhi is 44, where the f have I been? All this while. Shit, man. Where the hell has it taken? This way Delhi was 44. Where the hell did it take me to? All the way God knows where.
Rajasthan is famous for its deserts, mega palaces, open roads, food, heritage havelis, and as I would find out, very warm hearted people. I intended to experience all these in Bikaner and Jaisalmer. 2 days planned in Bikaner quickly turned into 4, exploring the Junagadh Palace, the Diwali markets, the many temples, including the famous Karni Mata temple or the Temple of Rats, and ending it all with a nice cocktail session at the Lakshmi Nivas Palace. The next destination was Jaisalmer. Bikaner to Jaisalmer is around 330 kilometers. The roads were straight and smooth. There was hardly any traffic. It was extremely hot and a tummy full of parathas meant that I had to really concentrate hard on the bike. The next day I explored Jaisalmer Fort and the many magnificent Havelis, among which the Patwa Havelis were the most impressive. The architecture in Jaisalmer was beautiful, and I could only imagine how grand these Havelis must have been when they were occupied and functioning in full swing. After exploring the fort and the city on foot in blistering heat, I ended the day with a well-deserved bhang milkshake. A friend of mine had told me about camping out in the open desert dunes almost a decade ago, and I had always imagined and wanted to experience it. Outside of Jaisalmer are these desert dunes where I would spend the night. There are either swanky Swiss tents with all the amenities, or one could choose the rustic charm of just sleeping on the dunes out in the open, and I, of course, opted for the latter.
आगे तो चेंज किया खबर सही है इसमें
ठीक है अभी चलेगा पता नहीं
वो सनसेट के बाद में ना वहाँ बहुत बढ़िया मजा आ जाएगा आपको
How's your experience?
Oh,
Now you look like a true camel rider.
Western
look like? I'm like a pirate.
You look like a colorful bee's nest, man. ऐसे ही
Be careful.
अच्छा हाँ ओके ऊपर ओह वाओ
I met Shuya at the reception of the hotel I was staying at. To my surprise, he had also opted for the same rustic experience that I had chosen, to camp out in the open desert. We were driven to the outskirts of Jaisalmer, from where we took a camel ride to the dunes. We sat on the dunes, taking in the incredible views of the desert and talking about the different aspects of Indian and Japanese culture, and watched the sunset over the golden sands. The host served us a very basic and simple dinner, after which we spent the night witnessing the incredible Milky Way over the desert.
Getting out of Jaisalmer, staying at a fort. This is fort area. And we have a traffic jam in the morning. Lovely vibe to this place. Is that there are lots and lots of tourists currently, but anyway, of course, since it's a tourist place, there will be people like everywhere else.
I wanted to explore Rajasthan further, but after having been on the road already for 2 months, I felt it was time to head back and not saturate my mind and leave something for another time. I had for a long time wanted to go to the Run of Kutch and witness the incredible salt flats, and since the distance from Jaisalmer to Bhuj was over 700 kilometers, I decided to break the journey into two parts and headed to the town of Patan. Patan is a city in Gujarat which was the capital of the Chavda and Chalukya dynasties and today is known for the incredibly beautiful Rani Ki Vav.
Okay, so leaving Patan finally.
As I left Patan and headed towards Bhuj, Google Maps again decided to take me through the interior village roads. Although I was slightly irritated at Google Maps and that I couldn't maintain decent speeds on these village roads, the rustic nature of the surroundings and the cool morning weather calmed me down. I soon reached the highway some 50 kilometers later and began the arduous journey towards Bhuj in the sweltering heat. I reached Bhuj around 2 p.m. and had absolutely no energy left and just rested for the remainder of the day.
Get it checked here at the check post. Bangalore. ಕನ್ನಡದವರೇ ನೀವು ಕನ್ನಡದವರಾ? ಗಾಡಿ ಎಲ್ಲಿದು? ಹೌದಾ? ಹೌದು, ವೆರಿ ನೈಸ್ ಟು ಮೀಟ್ ಯು. ಪ್ಲೀಸ್. ಹೌದು, ಹಾಯ್. ಓಕೆ. ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಿ? ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಿ ನೀವು? ಓಕೆ ಓಕೆ. ಹಾಂ ಹಾಂ ಹಾಂ. Okay, Lakpat is almost towards the border, Allah. Okay, okay, nice.
Happy riding.
Yeah, thank you, man. Chalo, follow. Air Force guy. हाँ जी सर. So you pay the money there and get it checked. क्या रोक सकते हैं?
After the check post, I rode towards the beginning of the salt flats. This road reminded me of Dhanushkodi, where we see the road surrounded by the sea on both the sides. As I neared the viewpoint, I started to see vast expanses of pure white. The salt made the land look like it was covered with snow. Considering that it was November, there was still a bit of water left, and I was informed that by the end of January, the water would have completely evaporated and it will be hard salt for miles on end. After wading through the water and walking on the salt flats, I stood witnessing one of the most magical sunsets. The setting sun against the flat, endless plain was a thing of beauty.
Alright, heading out of Bhuj towards Baroda.
The final leg of my journey was starting. Bhuj was my last stop in Gujarat, and I was heading towards Mumbai and then Goa from there. Bhuj to Mumbai was just straight highways, and I had to concentrate and munch the miles. Although the classic 500 isn't a great highway mile muncher, a steady pace of 90 to 100 kilometers could have been easily done. I wanted to take the old highway along the coast of Maharashtra all the way to Goa, but I found that this road was atrociously bad. Bad roads and hot and humid weather meant that I was really not enjoying the ride. I also had a deadline to reach Goa as my friends were there for a few days and I had planned to catch up with them. So I decided to skip the coastal route and take the highway through Mahabaleshwar. The weather in Goa was fantastic, and the fact that I was with a few friends was the cherry on top. Spent a few days in Goa and then headed back to Bangalore.